Hey y'all, what's up? Your girl's back at it again. Welcome to a brand new episode of Gifted Since 92. And I'm here to review June's Diary EP, the new EP they just released, June 30th. It's been a while. And so far, the EP is absolutely amazing. And I'm going to talk about this EP and talk about the direction the girls are going with their sound and the people who they're working with, like producers. Well, I'm not for sure like who are they working with, like behind the scenes, like producing their music, but I'm here to talk about this EP. Now, All of Us is a good EP, and it's just an introduction to the girls, just putting out their music because it's been a while, and there's a backstory behind this because it's been a while. And as a June's Diary supporter, I support June's Diary. I'm a huge June's Diary fan, and like I said, for June's Diary to still keep going and still keep putting out music, it's like a breath of fresh air, and it's so refreshing to see a black girl R&B group, which it's been a while since we've had like the black girl R&B groups like doing their thing. And like I said, I even grew up with the ones that I grew up with. So seeing June's Diary, they're getting themselves out there, and I like how they're humble. For one thing, they're humble, they're talented, and they're very dedicated. And I love their sisterhood, and it just shows the chemistry between the girls. I think Crystal, Ashley, Cheyenne, Gabby, and Brianna, they all like cohesively, they fit the mold of what a girl group is supposed to be, and especially in R&B. But we're gonna get with this EP. I know June Bugs, they're so excited for the girls, and even when this EP had got released on June 30th, I was like blown away. When I heard every track, I was like, okay, they're singing their behinds off on each track. And I like how there is like a cohesive EP, and it's not all over the place, but you get to hear like different vibes from the girls. We get to hear each girl's voice more, like we get to hear doing her part and singing and stuff like that. So I really enjoy how I can know who's singing. I know Crystal's voice, I know Gabby's voice, I know Ashley's voice, I know Cheyenne's voice, and I know Brianne's voice. So that's what's up. So it's like I know their voices right off the bat, so I don't care who's singing, who starts first, I know who's singing. But we got 6 tracks. We got Good Time, we got Take Me, we got Have You Ever, we got His Phone, All of Us, and Hurt People. Now, we've already heard Good Time when they performed that song like during the Essence Music Festival, and I think that was last year. They performed that song last year, and I remember them performing that song live on the other, when they were booking stages and having their own little like tour in a way. And also they was on Jussie Smollett's tour recently, well, a couple months ago, but it's over now. But they've been hustling, grinding, and getting themselves out there, getting their names out there. And Good Time, that track, it starts off this EP. It has a good like upbeat tempo. It gives you more of like that 60s flavor music, but it's like modern, like today, kind of like R&B feel. But they're just talking about like having a good time and just upbeat, and it's really like it just gets you more like pumped up. It's like I can like play this song when I get up, get ready to go to school and stuff. So that's what's up. Take Me. Now, June's Diary fans, they love this song, Take Me, including me. I love this record. It has more like that island vibe, R&B-ish. So it's kind of like that tropical feeling of R&B, and it has more like that. I don't know. It's nostalgic, because when I heard it, I was like, oh, okay, they having like the island vibes. It's kind of like the it's more like Caribbean vibes to it, and like a twang to it. I really love this record. It fits perfectly. I love the way the girls are singing the song. It's really, really good. It sounds so dope. Like, it sounds real good. Have You Ever is a song. It's more of a, I would say, like a low tempo R&B type feel song. It's kind of like they're talking about like a relationship that, a person's going through, like they've been hurt, stuff like that. So it's kind of like, we've heard those records before, but that record is a special record. It does touches to people's hearts. It's like people can relate to it. They're going through a heartbreak. So yeah, it's really good. I like how the direction is almost like it's a storytelling, like they're telling a story. So I like how the direction of how they're embracing their like emotions, and they're just bringing the song to life. So that's a good record. His Phone. Now His Phone, I like this record because this record is like, it's a record that people can relate to, that people that go through like their significant other's phone. This person, their intuition, they may think that this person may be cheating on them, creeping on them, or whatever. So this song is a song that it tells a story how the person is going through somebody's phone, and yeah, that's the end of that. So so yeah, I like it. I like the scenario to it. So I think it's cute, but I know that I've heard something like that before. Not to say that that's not like that's a bad thing. I would have known. It's like I know I've heard something similar like this before. I can't remember the name of a record, but I've heard those scenario songs before. All of Us. That's the song that everybody knows. That's the song that started off when they were on Chasing Destiny, and since I followed June's Diary since they was on that show Chasing Destiny, that's the song that R&B and everybody knows. All of Us. He gonna have to deal with all of us. So everybody knows that record. I love that record, so everybody knows that. Hurt People. Hurt People. It features Jussie Smollett. I like the collaboration. I think it's a good vibe of a song. Kind of gives you like, it tells you like how like people, how they hurt people, and how some people they don't know how to treat people. And this is a song about hurt people. They're already hurting, so they end up hurting other people. We know what's that about. So yeah. Overall, I like the EP. It's really good. Now, here is my thing. You know how I roll about my little rants here and there. So far, June's Diary, they were in this year's Essence Festival 2018, which is this year. They didn't get to perform, but they have been hustling. They have been grinding. They have been getting their names out there. I've also followed up with Frank Gaston and the interview that he did on Concert Daily. It was a couple months ago, and it was really inspiring because he said some things that had to deal with them being in this, record industry and all that stuff. And he said that there were some things he didn't like, so he had to take charge and step up to the plate to manage them and to promote them. And I like how Frank, he means well, and I know he means well for the girls, because I know in this day and age, it's like you have to stick up for yourself and look out for yourself, because with them, they're talented. June's Diary are talented. And not only that they're talented, it's been a minute since we've seen a R&B girl group, and it's not that they don't exist, it's just that the issue is the marketing, the promotion, and the investment in R&B groups. And for them, it's been a minute since I've seen a black R&B group in the public, out there doing their thing. And June's Diary, I will see them, I will support them, because I think June's Diary for this generation is good to have more female girl groups to come out and just do their thing, and especially R&B female girl groups, because it's like this. It's a wasteland in this mofo. In the music state, it's a wasteland. It's just nothing out here, just nothing appealing. But June's Diary, I know that June's Diary will do the thing. They will do their thing. And I feel like as June's Diary's fans, we know that with them, all the stuff they've been through, and I'm have to talk about how They were signed to a label. I'm not going to mention their name because it's not worth it mentioning their name. Everybody know who they are. But they were signed a while back when after they finished Chasing Destiny. They completed that show, and then they were signed, and then they ended up a couple months later ended up getting dropped. But that's a good thing, because for them to keep going and for them to strive and to do what they're supposed to, and as far as like for them to get themselves out there, I like how the determination, and Frank, he means well for those girls. I know he puts a lot of time and investment, but I like how he said, you know what, I just tell them to get up every day, do your thing, you know, stay strong, stay resilient, go for it. Because that dude, I have to be honest, he's been in the music business, and he knows, because he worked with Destiny's Child, he worked with En Vogue and Beyonce, so he knows the business. He knows, and his experience with, like, you know, working with different artists and the girl groups. So June's Diary, he saw something in June's Diary, and he sees something in them, and they can be that R&B girl group for them. And that's what I want to see. I want to be able to see them and witness them when they go on the road and stuff, because I think that they do deserve to get this shine, and they do deserve to get the success. They really do, because I know they put in a lot of work, hard work, to get where they're at. And I feel like in this day and age of people listening to records and music, it's like you don't really get to hear many of artists like June's Diary, and even girl groups. You don't get to hear many of them nowadays, because it's like everything is just oversaturated, and sometimes you know, the business can be fucked up. So yeah, I just think that June's Diary, they gonna get my support, and I will see them, because I feel like for them to keep going and not letting bullshit get in the way, because they said that, like, some people, like, they thought that supported them, they didn't support them, they had to move on, and it's a lot that's going on. But I like how they're very determined, they're humble, and, you know, with Frank's guidance and with his you know, for them to get resources to promote their music, that's what's up. That's all that matters. And June's Diary fans, we know what's up. And they're supposed to release their debut album sometime this year. I don't know, but I really would like for them to release their debut album, because it's been a while since we've heard music from them. And I know they just released this EP, but I feel like, I know it's not enough, but I'm not ungrateful, because I understand the process of recording. And I know when they were signed to that label, which I'm not going to mention the name, they recorded so many songs, but whatever happened, they just didn't see eye to eye. They didn't connect with the label, and the label released them, which is fine. And then for them, they told their fans on Instagram, they wrote their fans about this EP, about them saying that they're so dedicated in making this music, and they want to make music, and they want to make their fans, like, feel good and stuff. That's how you're supposed to do, you know. And these people, they work so hard to do what they love to do, and I feel like fans should be able to step up their game and support them. And I know some of June's Diary fans, like, I don't remember their names, but they're part of the JD squad. And it's like, I teared up a little bit too, because they teared up too, because they was like, wow, like, all these the girls, they went through what they went through with people, like, you know, being fucked up and stuff, but they just kept going. And that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to keep going. You're supposed to keep pushing. So that's what's up. Yeah, I love June's Diary. I really do. I'm a huge fan of June's Diary. I think that this EP is showing their growth as artists, is showing their delivery as singers, because they can sing. And I know their harmonies. I know how they can sing, and I like how the chemistry is there. It's not like it's not there, you know. So at the end of the day, I'm a June's Diary forever fan, so I'm a rep for them. And yeah, that's all, you know, that's what you gotta do. I'm trying to think. So far, this EP, I would give this EP a 5 out of 5. They snatched my black ass, so yeah. It's June's Diary. So guys, tell me what you guys think. What do you expect from June's Diary? Are you excited for June's Diary music? You know, are you excited for them just keep making music? And what do you expect from them as a girl group? So like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel down below. Stay tuned for new videos, new content, and see you next time on the next episode of Gift Since 92 Dragon Ball Z Narrator Reference. Peace.